He was standing in a country where free speech was weaponized to conduct a genocide. And he met with the head of a political party that has far-right views and some historic ties to extreme groups. The context of that was changing the tone of it. And you know that the censorship was specifically about the right.
No, I have to disagree with you. Free speech was not used to conduct a genocide. The genocide was conducted by an authoritarian Nazi regime that happened to also be genocidal because they hated Jews and they hated minorities and they hated those that they had a list of people they hated, but primarily the Jews. There was no free speech in Nazi Germany. There was none. There was also no opposition in Nazi Germany. They were a sole and only party that governed that country. So that's not an accurate reflection of history.
So yeah, he definitely schools her on what happened there. I want to though now play J.D. Vance at that conference. You have a bit of a context, Will. What was this conference, just so people know?
This was the Munich Security Conference. So it's a frequent event. World leaders come around and they get there and they talk about the big global threats. And what J.D. Vance's different take was that it's not just Russia, it's not just China that we need to be concerned about. It's actually the threat to our shared values that we're seeing being eroded in what were being eroded in America under the previous administration, but what he sees being eroded in Europe. So let's go ahead and play bite 5 from Vice President Vance.
The threat that I worry the most about vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. And what I worry about is the threat from within, the retreat of Europe from some of its most fundamental values, values shared with the United States of America.
I think when you hear those clips and you hear what Margaret Brennan was saying, that's why we have to be here. The ACLJ still got to be strong in these moments because there's a lot of people who want to undo everything that's happening right now, all the positive that's happening right now, whether that's defending life, whether that's defending Israel, because that's really what we're talking about. When you look at what the topics are that are at hand, these are the topic points of today.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.